Class 3. Today we are going to make a Christmas hat. I've decided to make mine in the shape of a crown. And my cat's come to watch as well, so this is Nara. So for this you will need some paper or some card. I've got some silver card here. Scissors, glue, a pen or pencil, and some sellotape or a stapler or something if you have those. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a band to put around my head. Now you might decide to make your Christmas hat a bit differently, but for me to do this I'm going to cut this piece of card in half. So I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to measure how big this card is. So I can see here that this is 21 centimetres, so I'm going to have to think really carefully and half that. So I know that half of 20 is 10. And I'm going to go a little bit bigger than 10, so I'm going to go to 11 and then go in between 11 to try and make that in half. Just going to make a little mark there with my pencil, and then I'm going to draw a line down the middle of my card, and that's going to help me make my band. So I'm just going to cut along there. Two pieces of card now to make my band, and I'm going to stick these together. So if you have a stapler, you can staple these. I just have some sellotape, so I'm just going to sellotape these together. I'll use 2 bits just to make sure it's really secure, just like that. And hopefully your grown-ups at home can help you with this too, if this bit's tricky. So now I've got my band. I am not going to fasten this bit yet. I'm going to wait until the end so that I can measure it around my head. Okay, but I roughly know it's about this big. So now's my time to decorate. So because I'm making a crown, I am going to cut triangles onto my band. So this can be the time-consuming bit, so your grown-ups can help you with this. So I'm just going to cut some triangles just like this. Now, the triangles don't have to be perfect, but if you want them to all be the same, you can draw them beforehand. So just like that, all the way around. I'm going to stop there. So when you're doing this, you're going to do the triangles all the way along, so that when you make it, it goes all the way around like this to make a crown. And then once you've done that, the next fun part is the decorating. So for this, you can see if I've got lots of different shiny paper, I've got some ribbon here, I've found a little sparkly star, so I might put that on mine, but you might have stickers or anything else that you want to put on there. So I'm going to take my sparkly star and I'm going to put that right in the middle of my hat. I'm going to take my glue stick, put some glue on the back, I'm going to put that there. And then I might use some other bits and pieces. So I've just cut around the lid of the glue stick with my sparkly paper. So I've just drawn around here to make my circles and then cut around. And I've actually folded this piece of paper a few times over to make the circles. There we go, I've got a few circles there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these next to my star. I want them to be the same. I'm going to put those here. Stick them next to it. I'm going to use some gold triangles now. I want the same on each side. And I'm going to make a pattern. I think I want it all to look the same, so I'm going to take some more circles and put them next to it. But you can decorate your crown or your hat any way you like. On this one, I have put a star in the middle and I've put some holly on each side, so you can decide how you want to do that. So then when you finish doing your decorating and you've cut your triangles, you can then fasten your hat together. So I'm going to measure this on my head so I know that it sits on top, and then I'm going to hold that there, and again you can ask your grown-ups to help you do this, but to take your sellotape or your stapler and fasten that in place. So then when it's finished, it will look a little bit like this. So maybe when you've finished your hats, you could share a picture with me on our Google Classrooms, because I'd love to see them. Right. See you soon, bye!